I saw Peeping Tom 2.5 years ago in the backyard up against the window staring at my wife while she was lying in bed.
Disturbing new information from people who used to live in a Northeast Side neighborhood where yesterday morning an intruder snuck into a home and assaulted at least one of 3 young girls. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jennifer Waddell.
And I'm Guy Atchley. Tonight, despite an all-out search by Pima County deputies, that intruder is still on the loose.
It is a frightening prospect for parents since the girls involved were ages 6, 8, and 10, and it's made even worse by the disappearance of Isabel Celis. And while these cases are not believed to be connected, it has many in our community on edge. We do have a sketch we want to show you of the man deputies say is behind the intrusion and sexual assault of at least one of the girls. He is described as being in his 20s. He was last seen in a green sleeveless shirt and dark shorts. It all happened in a small community on East Mountain Gate Place near the Catalina Highway and Snyder Road. And as we found out today, this is not the first time something strange has happened there involving someone fitting the police sketch. Not on your side's Aaron Brackett joins us live from the neighborhood tonight with the latest.
Yeah, I'm standing right near the edge of this normally quiet neighborhood where just last night, at least one of the girls was molested. Now, the area does look very quiet behind me, but I was able to talk to one man who says he moved his entire family after he caught somebody peering into his home. One day after at least one girl was molested during a home invasion, Adam Smith, a former neighbor, returns to the house he left 2 years ago. The reason? A peeping Tom who Smith says looks similar to the man police have sketched in Monday's home invasion. I used to live in this neighborhood very close to the victim's home. Why'd you move?
We were 2 doors down from the victim's home, and we left for a couple of reasons, one of which was the fact that I saw Peeping Tom 2.5 years ago in the backyard up against the window staring at my wife while she was lying in bed, ready for bed. And I called the police. He was still there. I was able to speak to the police while he was still there at the window.
The last 2 days, neighbors around the victim's home have endured a steady stream of police and media from local and national agencies. Bob Bruce says the neighborhood is normally peaceful. Explain how this neighborhood is on a typical day. Quiet? What do you guys experience?
Very quiet neighborhood. We love it out here because it is so quiet. We have very little problems normally. The people that live here are absolutely wonderful. Greatest people you'd ever want to know. And it's really sad that this situation came up and sullied the neighborhood as it is.
Despite a quiet street most of the time, the thought of the intruder returning was too much for Smith and his family. He says cameras and a security system did little to comfort them.
We did a lot of precautionary things, but we also realized, we're just staring at this monitor 24/7, hoping to catch the guy again. And, we didn't want to live like that, so we kind of turned things off and moved on.
Now, Smith says his former home, 2 houses down from last night's victims, backed up to the open desert that you can see behind me. When he saw the man peering into his house, the man ran right into the open desert, and unfortunately, police were not able to locate him. Live near the Catalina Highway and Snyder Road, Aaron Brackett, 9 on your side.
It's frustrating, and I know it's scary for people who are living near there. Aaron, have you heard anything from the grandparents?